Okay, waiting on the links to pop up before I hit record. All right, there they go. You see him?
I'm about to tell you right now. All right, yeah, we good.
Hmm. Okay, well, let's get right into it. Let me see. Oh, I need to hit record now.
Oh, I think my internet about to cut out.
Oh snap!
Oh wait, never mind. We good. I
Oh,
think we good.
okay. All right, welcome to the Smart Guyz Tech Podcast, episode number 15, which seems like not so much of a lucky episode number for us. I'm your boy, Smart Guy, Big Q, having
Hey,
some technical difficulties, but we're back on the air. We're
my
back on the air.
guy
I'm
didn't
drawing.
click. My guy didn't click echo location. Let me just tell y'all. Yeah, but we back here. Canucks in the building. It's gonna be a short show, but we back.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter show, but man, we're gonna try to bring it to you live. We're gonna try to do our best, man. But man, crazy. Like sometimes technology. When you think you know it, you think you got a grip on it, and it's always a simple thing, Keon. It's always a simple thing. Like we went through all that troubleshoot for a half hour to figure out what. And don't you hate it though
The
when
simple stuff.
you find it's a simple thing, right?
I don't know. That's always terrible, bro.
It's a simple thing. Anyway, so what ended up happening last week was, since we're on a condensed little show right here. Uh, what happened last year? We left the show on a little bit of a cliffhanger. We talked about the impending at that time Google I/O that was coming up, and the main thing I was still concerned about was this whole rumor about Samsung OS and stuff like that. So. We'll get into that a little bit, and then also I want to run this by before we get into that. Can I want to get into uh, I'm getting excited about EVs and stuff too. Like so Ford got Ford and Acura. Let's put out
I
two
didn't see the
little
Acura one. I saw
yeah
the Ford one.
yeah the Ford Acura. You know what I'm saying? Go along with the Hummer that one came out earlier. All right, so let's do it. So let's just go ahead and do that first, real quick. Let's talk about these EVs real quick as the song wraps up here. So it should be wrapping up here in a second. So. What you think about this? Let me see if I can pull this up for you real quick so you can take a look at it.
Yeah.
I think it's right here. Here we go. So it's Ford. They announced this. Now you know what was the first? It was Elon Musk, your boy,
Yes, sir. Lord
Elon
Musk.
Musk, and his Cybertruck, right?
Put y'all on the map.
First of all, were you excited about Cybertruck?
No, only because I don't know how I didn't like how it looked. That was one
Right.
thing.
Okay.
And me and trucks are iffy. Like I sometimes
Yeah.
I like trucks, sometimes I don't. It's just it's a weird relationship. But I actually like how the Ford F-150 Lightning looks more than I like the Cybertruck. How the
Yeah.
Cybertruck looks now. I
Yeah.
like something that's not too modern, too futuristic. Like
Right.
for a car, I
Yeah.
need something simple.
Yeah. I had just got on this truck kick just like last year or whatever. I just got on this truck kick where I actually like the trucks, and then we see Ford here with this Lightning. It looks amazing to me, man. And as a guy who's just now getting into trucks, I'm really excited about it. What I'm really excited about, though, Keon, is the price on the EVs. Like this thing is going to come in around 40K, right?
That's
Now
not too bad.
that's not too bad. That's twice as much as like what you would pay for like maybe like a really nice uh Nissan or Toyota or something, because they usually
Not a truck though. A truck is
a truck is
like
usually like
30.
26, 30, right? You know what
Yeah,
I
a
mean?
truck's like 30. So it's
40K
like
is not
10. Yeah.
40K is
But
not
all that's obviously going to be like a starting price.
right. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't have all the cool stuff in it, but whatever. But
Yeah.
I was excited about that because I am really excited about EVs, especially after that last little situation that went down a couple weeks ago with
Oh
the
yeah.
guy.
People in their Teslas are driving around just laughing at us, bro.
You know what I mean? So there's always that. I thought that was dope. Just talking about those EVs like that, and and that kind of thing. The other thing was what was the other thing? It was Google. Yeah, we were talking about Google I/O, and I don't know if we talked about this before. I think we hinted on it a little bit last week about Google opening a physical store, right?
No, I did not say that.
Yeah, a physical store, right? So I had the pleasure late 2019, right before the world fell apart, to go to England, and I went to London, and I actually got a chance to go to the London Samsung store, and that's one of their flagships or whatever stores or whatever, and it was just my experience there was just off the chain. Like, you know, a Samsung fanboy like myself, you know, I was beside myself. But Google, and I don't know what this was going to be. I think it's open in New York, right?
Yeah, New York City.
You want to go visit the Google store?
I don't know. I don't know if Google has the products that warrant a store. I mean, you've got your phone, you've got Chromecast stuff, you've got Chromebook. Yeah. And then what else? What else you got?
There's some stuff.
I mean, you got some home. They probably put some like home stuff in there too, some smart home stuff in there. So
there's probably a lot of smart home stuff.
That'd be cool.
You know, a lot of times in these type of stores, they test and they show like how the public feel about certain things. So there'll be things that they'll have in there that might not even make the news until like somebody report them. Like, I happen to be at a Google store and they had a 4-way foldable tablet or whatever. You know?
Nah, they're not gonna do that. What they'll probably do though is they'll have like some gimmicky little play thing where you can win, you know, like a Chromecast, or you can win a Nest Home Mini, because that's usually how they do the little pop-ups. Like, you go in there, you play some games, and you can win something. But Google, right now, for me, as far as hardware product-wise, doesn't have the same, you know, catalog that Apple or Samsung has. Like, I could see a Samsung store, I see an Apple store, so it's different with Google. Right now, at least.
Yeah, it is. You know, the only thing that I find funny is that they decided to open a physical location where Microsoft just closed all theirs, right? They just, you know,
Microsoft is trash.
Well, yeah, okay, all right. So, but you know, I thought the Windows stores were dope, man. You know, I enjoyed like going into those stores.
I enjoy playing Xbox in there time from time, but that's it.
That was it. You remember a long time ago on the Smart Guyz Tech Podcast, we talked about Snap and the spectacles. You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? It was been so long ago, Cam. I kind of forgot what the spectacles were. What were they? I can't.
They were just like glasses you could wear that you could snap stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't AR stuff like
on
these
time.
moves, right?
No, it's just Snap. You can just Snapchat in real time, and you can have your hands free, and it would just be like your eye vision. So
yeah, okay. So these new ones, they got these new ones coming out, and
look fucking
AR. You've been excited about the first ones, man.
I guess I might have been into Snapchat. I'm definitely not into Snapchat now.
I don't even remember last time. I don't even know, man. It's been a while.
My lady uses it to show me like just random pictures of random stuff. Yeah. But other than that, like I don't even need Snapchat. But those glasses look terrible. They look like they look like the first 3D glasses you used to get when you go in the movie theaters, like with the red and blue.
You know. They're supposed to be futuristic cyberpunk 2022.
No, they look like 19. They look like 2010 3D movie, bro. They took those red and blue glasses and just spray painted it black. That's all they did. Those are.
Step into the future, man.
Hey, man. I need you to buy some so you can do your TikTok dances, bro.
I'm telling, but I thought you were all about that whole augmented reality AR stuff.
No, I hate. Oh, okay, I don't hate AR. I hate VR.
I know you said you didn't like VR, but
I don't like VR.
You like the AR stuff. You like being able to see it in your world, right? Being able to see the stuff.
I like it, but I still feel like the application isn't really there. Like the best use cases so far are, you know, like medical stuff and then furniture. That's for me. Those are the best use cases. You see in something how something looks into your world, or like if you're a doctor and you need to see like those precise stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think.
But you wouldn't catch me dead wearing those. Even if it was like Instagram or whatever.
You put them on when you're at the crib chilling, right?
I'm not doing that.
You want to look at a blank wall, and next thing you know, you got a 120 inch display up there to watch the stuff on or whatever. You know what I mean?
No.
Or you can go and catch Pokemon. You know, I know you're
about dog. Nah, dog. Like I said, I need a Google Glass revival. I would wear that if they could give me some shades. or Apple, whatever. But I feel like Apple's are going to be terrible looking too. So
look at some of the
no,
like,
no.
Yeah.
Only because so the main thing is it looks terrible. I don't know how effective it is at being sunglasses. Like, are they effective at all?
I mean, I don't know. I think that.
I wear my shades. I wear my shades a lot. I wear my shades till it gets dark. So if they would look better and be effective, maybe it's something to work with.
You keep on talking. What is wrong with this design, man? It looks fine.
Then you put them on then. You go buy some then, Q.
Listen, you gonna see some folks walking around out there in the streets with them on, man.
I need to see you. I need to when they come out. I need to see you on the stream. Zoning out like Ray Charles, bro. That's what's gonna look like.
You're gonna see folks in the street rocking those, man.
All right.
Okay.
That's Ray Charles watching the 3D movie right there.
Hey, look, you be watching MAR. You know what I'm saying? Right? All right. So I guess we went to the main thing, the main topic. So
yes,
the thing was, well, first of all, going in? First of all, Ken, I think again, you're talking about how you didn't think that Pixel 6 was. I'm telling you.
I told you Pixel 6 wasn't going to be. Well, I told you it wasn't going to be part of the I/O.
Well, I'm just saying, but it looked like it's more and more that.
Yeah, I know. I know. It looks bad.
Yeah. and then listen, the orange color that they debuted it with, the Pixel 6. I'm talking about
the rumors.
The rumors. The first one that we saw with the orange color, kind of made people kind of. But then I saw like all these different ones, right? After the I saw it. I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? But
I want to see it. But right now it's just like
going into I/O, what was you looking forward to?
Honestly, not much. Cause I just don't know what Google's gonna do nowadays. I honestly forgot because I didn't have an I/O last year, so I didn't remember what the last I/O was like. I honestly forgot how developer focused it is. I still have some developer roots, but I have pulled myself way back from the community. So for a while it was really dead. Like they showed off some nice voice features, some nice smart voice features. And they started off with that. They started off with like natural language searching. So all like the Google stuff that Google's known for. Google's known for their software and doing.
I don't want to really talk about what was the star of the show, though, right?
That wasn't. I'm going chronological order. So they started off with all the dead stuff, and I was like, okay, I don't really care. Like it's cool, but I don't really care. Then they talked about Android a little bit and showed off some of the Android features, which I thought were neat, I guess. Neat for customization, which of course Android is known for. Yeah. So if you're into customizing your stuff, boom, Android 12 is going to be blowing your mind.
I like Android 12. It looks nice. I just know by the time I see it on my device, it won't look like that.
By the time you see it on your device, Android 14 will be out. But of course, the biggest announcement was the partnership with Samsung and Fitbit to improve the whole Android Wear ecosystem, which vastly needs an improvement. But it will help out Samsung people, Fitbit people, Google. Like it's really gonna help out all three companies very equally in getting like one main like OS type of system going on.
Yeah. First starting with Fitbit, right? So Fitbit is the only reason I'm starting at Fitbit because if we started at the fitness part of the whole wearable part, because for the most part, most people would buy a wearable because they're thinking about the fitness, like they want to do this thing. And for a while, I thought Fitbit was the worst when it came to tracking health and fitness. I thought they were pretty bad, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that.
But they're popular. They are popular though.
But I thought the execution and the accuracy of their devices were horrible. I'm gonna tell you why I think that because my wife used to have she used to have a Fitbit and her and her friends used to have these like Fitbit challenges or whatever you can see on the app or whatever, and she would just sit around watching TV doing this,
just shaking it.
Yeah, you can't do that with a Galaxy Watch. And
you can't do that with an Apple Watch. No, you can't do that with an Apple Watch.
You have to move around, right?
Yeah.
So starting with that, right? Starting with that Fitbit part of it, them being able to get a more accurate, because Samsung stuff is pretty accurate. I've seen people test the stuff, the blood, the blood pressure, the oxygen, blood. I've seen them test that on YouTube with real medical equipment, and it came very, very close. And then of course being able to, even if they don't use Samsung Health, and they use Google's Health, it's still better than Fitbit. It's still better than Fitbit.
Like I said, and when we used to work retail, like people would come in and get the Garmin stuff, they get the Nike stuff, they get all the other stuff. But Fitbit was always popular because it had, 8 different colors. different sizes. Started off at $40, $50,
Yeah.
and you could get the watch for $100 or whatever bucks.
Yeah.
But it's no offense, it's kind of like Samsung. They had stuff for a lot of different people. Like if you wanted the expensive or if you wanted the cheap, if you wanted the colorful, if you wanted the bland, they had stuff for a lot of people. So that's how they got the market. Even though they're not the best with the fitness, they give you a little taste. You're like, oh, I walked, 11,000 steps today, even though you didn't walk no 11,000 steps.
Right.
But but whatever, you get to feel like you're being, fit. So that, it definitely helps out. But now when they're working with Google and Samsung, maybe they would work on their accuracy. I'm not sure. You think they will?
I'm thinking that's probably gonna be the first thing. I'm thinking because the first name I think people think of, because according to the customers that I talk to, I'm just taking a gauge on people who I talk to on a regular basis. They come in looking for the smartwatch, but it's not the smartwatch. They call it the Fitbit. Like where your Fitbit's at. So when you go over there and be like, I go to Fitbits, and then you be like, no, I'm talking about the one that go with the Samsung or the one that's shaped like a square. And like, oh, you mean like the Apple? They don't say that. They say where the Fitbit's at. Right. That's what we're looking for. Right. So
anything fitness wearable is a Fitbit.
So I think Google acquiring the name Fitbit in the company, that was a good move, right? So it was very smart on Google's part. Then you call up big brother or little brother, depends how you look at it, Samsung, and be like, hey, listen, your Tizen stuff is all dope with the battery life and the slick, the slick UI and all this cool stuff. Hey, listen, I know y'all having problems with your little apps and stuff, right? You know what I mean? What you think? So now I'm thinking like, oh, this right here might work. At first, I was a little nervous when I first heard the rumors about Samsung doing this, right? I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out what would Samsung possibly want to do this for. But yeah, I'm thinking now if I had more control over my apps, I think so. Right now, I can see stuff like my Ring doorbell app. Like I can get notifications for, and it actually shows me a snapshot of outside the door. But then there's an app though that actually can. Speaking of Ring, is going off now. But then there's an app you can get for the watch that actually lets you see the camera in real time, but it destroys the battery on the watch, right?
Which it probably should.
Yeah, just watching it for a few minutes is
it probably should. I mean, it is a watch.
Yeah, but then for the longest time I couldn't control my smart things. All my Samsung smart stuff, I couldn't control it from them, but now I can. But after when the S21 came out, that they rolled that part out too. So that's great that I have full control of
you couldn't control it because it wasn't working, or it just didn't have the ability?
It didn't have the ability to do it.
Okay.
Okay. I could see things, but I couldn't control them.
Gotcha.
So, but I'm thinking partnering with Google. I mean, this is what they do. Like,
like I said, Google has the software, and they have the foresight to do new things with their software. They're always trying to do something in the software. They're always trying to help somebody, some person that has some type of disability or unique flavor to their life, whatever. They're always trying to help so that everybody can be included. So they're definitely going to help with that software. Like they're definitely going to improve it. But Samsung does have classy looking watches. They do have long battery life and stable. And they, again, probably in the Android smartwatch game, they are one of, if not the biggest players.
Yeah.
So you partner those up, partner fitness up.
Yeah.
Imagine like the next Samsung Galaxy Watch powered by Android Wear with fitness or with Fitbit. That's gonna kill the game.
It's gonna kill the game, man. So I think all in all, once it got explained to me and I got a chance to actually see what they were doing, it made sense to me, right? But then I saw some of the other things, like okay, well, the Samsung is also going to help out with the Pixel 6, providing helping them out with the sensor and the glass, right? And then I don't know if you saw this part, but they're gonna help them build a Pixel Foldable.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, see,
I'll admit I did not finish the whole stream because it was like dead.
The fact that Google will come to market with a foldable hardware before Apple.
No, that's definitely gonna happen.
Google's definitely gonna come out. It makes me giggle inside though. It really.
Look, Android's already built for it, so they're definitely gonna hit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So. I'm excited to see that. Now, I don't know when we probably will see a Google the Pixel Foldable. I don't think we'll probably see it in 2021.
No, we're definitely not gonna see it in 21. Maybe 22 at the very earliest, but I doubt it. Yeah. Unless they're already working on it now and they just like teased it with that. But
I mean, honestly, if Samsung already and I guess I can't wait till later this year when we get a chance to dive into this like head first. But I think with the absence with the Note leaving the market in 2021. I think photos are getting ready to take center stage.
Are you dead? Are you dead set on the Note leaving the market?
I got a
That's
pretty
that's
good.
what you would put your money on.
I got pretty good information saying that's what it's like. That's what they're working with. I got a pretty reliable.
I know a huge section of Samsung people that are not going to be happy about that.
No,
At least
not.
when they first hit the headline. Maybe when they've experienced the phone, whatever. But when they
what,
first hear that headline,
well, it's going to be a little bit of a I don't want to say bait and switch, but it's going to be a little bit of a. It's a little bit of a gambit, right? So the note in the traditional way that we know it, I think is gone forever. But the note name is not. We'll see the note name come back, but not the way we see it. Not the way we see it now.
Like I said, y'all better tiptoe on that.
Yeah,
you got your note people probably your most loyal people.
Trust me, I don't talk to people, and so of course, there's only so much that that I can say as a Samsung employee. So people always try to. They're like, I know and I'm like, I know what you know. Like but what I do know is that I think this opens a very awesome avenue for foldables to finally make their mark. I think the first time they came out, it was one of those niche things where it caught everybody's attention, but wasn't nobody really ready to mess around with that, right? That's cool. I think it's fly, but I ain't even think, it wasn't even like people like you thinking about getting automatic, no hesitation, right? No, I'm not. The second generation has come out, and now they moving at a pretty good clip. I mean, I actually sold 2 to 1 customer Friday. He got one, and then his wife was looking at the Z Flip. She was looking at this one. I was trying to sell her this one, but she kept looking at his, and she wanted the big one. So they're actually, people are not as nervous and as intimidated by them as they were the first go around. But I think with that hole, with that gap being there, without that note being there,
that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a change.
Especially if everything that I've been hearing about the prices, if it's true. Well, because right now, I mean, I believe it because I looked at my table.
But the Fold 2 is like 22, right?
No. It came out at 1980. You know how much it is right now?
Oh, okay.
Without a promo on it.
Without a promo?
Without a promo, it's $14. It went down $400 since it came out last August.
Well, I will say Samsung phones do get dropped down on price like really quickly.
This one was what $1,400 when it first. It's $10.99 now. Dang. So if we continue this trend,
so what you gonna tell people? Hey, we just put our new phone out for $2,000. Wait a couple months until it's $1,600, and then go buy you one. Like you can't say that.
I mean that worked. If people buying them, I'm just saying, right? Think about it, okay? If you came out with a disruptive product that kind of changed the way we do. Some people do things on a regular, like something that you do every day that you don't even think twice about, like gaming or something, right? But if you came out with some newfangled way to get your game on, wouldn't you charge extra for? Because nobody else can do. Nobody else has it.
Oh yeah. If it's the first of my kind or the first of its kind or whatever, it's a premium. You gotta put that money on it.
So I'm not mad that the phones were expensive when they first came out because we didn't know what the value was. Like there was no way to figure that out.
I just know, like, we always be talking like, dang, why don't manufacturers do this? Not knowing that we are a vocal minority because in our group we feel like everybody feels like us. So when those note people hear what's going on, they're gonna do the same thing.
They're gonna revolt, but they're gonna buy phones. Watch, I guarantee it.
Y'all better put that pen inside that fold. I'll tell you what.
You know what? I'm right there. But they better figure out a way to get it.
I bet no people are like that. I don't care what the phone does, what shape it's in, and how many times it flips and turns. If that pen don't go in that phone, I ain't buying it.
That I agree with. I think no matter what they do, they can have it fold up 60 times. I don't care, like origami. I don't really give a damn.
As long as at the end I can pull out that pen.
Absolutely. So I mean, I cannot wait to the end of the summer. I think it's going to be so exciting, right?
It's going to be hot.
Not only to see this new watch and see what it's going to be able to do.
Did they give a expected release on the watches end of this year?
Well, it's gonna probably. What I say, we may see it before we see the Unpacked event in August, right? So it might come before that, but I doubt. I don't know why they wouldn't do them all together. You know what I mean? But I mean, you only do separate events for your watch and your phone. I thought you guys did that. Nah, they usually because you remember the last time they did. Everybody thought that the watch was going to be the Watch 3 was going to be announced early, but it ended up being announced along with the Galaxy Beans and the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. So they all came out around the same time.
Okay.
Tab S7, S7 Plus, all that stuff came out around the same time. But so it was that kind of thing. But I hate that we had to give everybody a shorter show today, man. But I still had a blast, right?
Of course. Hey, we're always gonna talk. We're always gonna get on here and shoot around.
I wanted to see Josh G come back in the chat because you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up after the show and be like, "Hey, man,
yo, listen, I can't show you like Keon talking about him want to get demonetized, but I wanted to show everybody what he sent me.
Oh, I'm gonna need you to get your website, Smart Guyz website, and that way you can just post some pics.
Yeah, because I'm telling you that I opened that thing up, man. I was like, this dude is nuts, man. But you know what? No, it was true. You know, that's how y'all.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Hey, man.
If you go to biggqsworld on Facebook page, I'm gonna put that picture up.
You about to get banned. About to go to Facebook jail. Can't wait.
Facebook, I put it. It's safe to put it on Facebook, right?
It probably is. It ain't really showing nothing. It's just a joke. You know, it's just a little joke.
Because I done seen worse. You know, with this whole Android Apple thing, I done seen some worse ones. So.
My iPhone army crew gonna come out and downvote you.
You know what? Like we used to feel. Y'all used to make us feel real bad about ourselves. Like, would you see how proud and how
man,
like Android, especially Galaxy users, are standing up, bro.
The best memes were always like the camera stuff, like iPhone cameras look like this, like an HD, and now they Android users look like 720p or whatever. Yeah. Speaking
of which, did you see the article or the news about the 2 TV spots that Samsung put out about Apple and their cameras?
Nah.
Oh yeah, with the grilled cheese, you didn't see that?
Nah.
That's so whoever listened to the podcast or watching the video, that's your homework. Go on YouTube, Google S21 grilled cheese, and see how they clown the hell out of Apple with the grilled cheese.
Hey, and man,
talk about how they 10 times zoom didn't matter to they 100 times zoom.
First of all, ain't nobody using no 100 times zoom. You use it 2 times to show off.
Yeah, and that's it. Off, you know, or just scumbag activities. That's
this guy.
I got that from Foster Card. I'm just saying. That's what you use.
Oh, Flossy, your spokesperson, bro. That's Samsung spokesperson right there.
Yeah, he is. You know, I wasn't a fan at first, but because he was fan of my
phone. I'm not a fan.
Now we're cool. Now we are.
I'm not a fan.
Anyway, I want to thank everybody who came out after the little crazy mishap. Chelsea, I'm talking to you. Came out to still support your boys. If you're watching the video after the fact, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and then make sure you check us out on iTunes and Spotify and iHeartRadio and Stitcher and Deezer and PocketCasts and all that good stuff. That's what I got, Cam. What you got?
Hey, yo, I'm super tired this week already. But yeah, just like you said, hey, we appreciate everybody who watches back in the future. All you future people, love y'all. Check us out everywhere. Check me out on Instagram or Twitter, and yeah. Q, stop drinking, bro. Stop drinking.
We'll catch y'all next week, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.